Okay. Wait, is this on? I can't even tell half the time. Okay, here we go.
So here to do the easiest job they've ever been asked to
Sit
do,
up.
please welcome members of the County of Los Angeles Fire Department.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. I thought this was about Beyonce. They're doing something else.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting all of us.
This is not what
and recognizing
we
the heroes that are standing behind me and the sheroes.
Completely wrong video. Not really knowing what's happening right now. Trying to get a video about. Okay, that definitely wasn't it. Oh my goodness! I don't need to see the fire department. Trying to see the video on Beyonce really fast. This is not the news. That's what it's about. The Cowboy, exactly, the Cowboy Carter tour. Now I know, okay, I'm just gonna have to blatantly say it, that they're saying that she's having issues with selling tickets. And that's just days before the first show kicks off in Miami. I'm not trying to be funny. My friends said that they went to her show. They loved it. But they spent their rent money on it. My other cousin, I picked him up from the airport. He loved it. But it was just so super expensive. That was like the main issue. And okay, this is a commercial. Ooh, he looks good. What looks better, him or the car? No, he looks good. What's happening? Oh, now see, I don't know anything about this. Oh, they're trying to get up out of the States. Oh, they're trying to save their money. I know that's right. That's interesting. That's not why I initially put this on, but okay. That's interesting. A lot of celebrities are trying to get out. What they say? Cost less than a Happy Meal. I'm through and through. I guess so. And where was her first tour at? Oh, yeah, it's in L.A. Well, I'm not trying to be funny. Who's in L.A.? Nobody wants to go there anymore. It's not her. It's really the area. People have been devastated and affected by the tours. Nice picture. I mean, not by the tours, Lord have mercy. By the fires that have really affected business. Nobody wants to go over there. People probably would have went anywhere to go to a Beyonce concert, including L.A. That's a really nice picture, too. Limited makeup. But who wants to do that? Especially with the fires. No, it's not her. It's the area. I'm sure she'll sell out other places, but yeah, this is an ad.
And your portfolio.
No one wants to go over there. It's a shame. It's a shame. And then we have fires over here in Jersey. Like, ugh. Oh, here it is.
Beyonce kicking off her Cowboy Carter tour at SoFi Stadium. Eyewitness News reporter Monica Vanda is live in Inglewood with details. Monica.
SoFi, ain't that money? Monica.
Leslie, good morning.
Hey,
Thousands
Monica.
of fans will pack inside of SoFi tonight for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour that's kicking off right here in Inglewood. Of course, a lot of people excited about that, but now
there's a traffic nightmare expected. But you just told me that she's having issues selling tickets. So which one is it? Can't be both.
not only that, there are two other major events in store tonight across the LA area, and that's going to cause some heavy traffic for you as you commute and make your way home later tonight. So be prepared for that. But if you're one of the lucky ones heading to one of the major shows tonight, here is a glimpse of what's in store.
Okay. Who's that? Okay. that's about. Is that silk?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey! Went to another language on us. Hey! Hey! I don't know who's coming, but she's doing it.
All right, get ready
Whip
for
that
an
hair,
epic
baby.
show tonight. Beyonce debuts her Cowboy Carter tour with the first of 5 shows at SoFi Stadium.
And you know what? She probably has a house in LA. So she was like, okay, let me kick it off at a house where I live at, at a place where I live at. But they probably had it set in stone. They was probably rehearsing even before the fires happened. But it's unfortunate. It really has nothing to do with her. I really don't like the fact that people's making fun of her ticket prices and, comparing her ticket prices with Happy Meals. That's crazy. Because things happen. People don't have it. And the LA traffic that they would typically have over there, people making money, they lost business as well.
If you're heading to the show,
So they don't
check
have
your
money.
seats. That's because fans are experiencing seat reassignments due to potential stage obstruction. The
That's what
actual
I'm saying.
concert begins at 7 p.m. with parking lots opening up at 4 and doors at 5. Now remember, purses larger than a small clutch bag are not allowed. There are still tickets available for tonight's
What?
show, and
Wait, so you can't bring a clutch bag? That's crazy.
they start at
Larger
around
than a clutch bag is
$50
crazy.
each. Also happening tonight, just
That means I can't even bring my purse. My purse is way bigger than that.
down the street from SoFi.
When I even bring one, I hate purses actually. I'll put it in the car, but you won't really see me with a purse inside nowhere.
SoFi, Latin music star Rauw Alejandro's Cosa Nuestra World Tour continues at the Intuit Dome. This concert was originally scheduled for Saturday, but was rescheduled to tonight because of the LA Clippers playoff game over the weekend.
Oh, wow.
The Intuit Dome warning concert
They got to plan that stuff out. Like, when they plan out doing their shows, they need to be like, okay, this event is happening somewhere else, can't do it. Like, they got to plan that stuff out ahead of time.
goers about heavy traffic, recommending people purchase a prepaid parking pass to park on site. Only small clutches and small clear bags are allowed inside of the dome.
That's
Tonight's
crazy.
show starts at 8 p.m. Tickets are also still available for this show, starting at around $150 each. And over at Dodger Stadium, it is Japanese Heritage Night, which is known to pack big crowds. Fans who purchased a special ticket pack will take home a one-of-a-kind Japanese Heritage Night jersey. Renowned contempororary artist Takashi Murakami will throw out the ceremonial first pitch. The artist collaborated with the Dodgers to launch new clothing apparel, which will be available at Dodger Stadium team stores beginning tonight. That game first pitch is at 7:10 with tickets also still available there for starting at around $50 a pop. So as we come back out here live,
hey, Monica.
I have been jamming out all morning. Leslie, the same Texas. I wish I was going to Beyonce. I know so many fans are super psyched. I'm among them. But be ready for the heavy traffic later on this afternoon. Back to you.
Okay, you're so close, Monica. So close. Thank you.
You really got to have, like, the willpower for that, because that California traffic is like traffic over here in New York. Just like an hour trip can literally take you 3 hours. Like, it can get crazy. But there's a verse on that. I think I did it for the last video, but I think it's still prevalent right now. It's still prevalent for right now. I'm still gonna tie it in. Maybe I can use a different version. Do King James version. Okay. It has the same concept as in the last video. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. Time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. Time to embrace like a hug and a time to firm embracing. Time to get and a time to loose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. Hey, like I'm speaking now. A time to love like I love the Lord and a time to hate. Like I hate not eating. A time to war. A time of war and a time of peace. What profit has he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? I have seen the travail which God has given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. I'm not going to read the whole chapter of Ecclesiastes 3, but the same premise is the same when it comes to having shows and being on top. You know, in the entertainment business, they call it feast or famine. And a lot of times, you know, you either eat a lot or you don't really eat much at all. So you kind of have to make room for those times and kind of like go with the punches. It's great to be a star and be a celebrity, but the work is there, but it's not always guaranteed. So you just have to always know that, you know, there is a time where you might not have a full house. You might not have a million followers or a million views on one video as you had on another. It might only get 300,000 on a video, but it still doesn't take away from your value and the effect that you will have on the culture. Beyonce's value is not any different just because the tickets are being sold cheaper. You know, I heard Prophet Brian Carn talk about this yesterday, and he said, everybody, look, I have $100 bill. And no, actually, he said this, but he heard, I think, Ty Tribbett say this. He said, okay, I have $100 bill here. But if I have $100 bill and I ball it all up and I throw it down and I stomp on it and I walk away, do you think that people will still run and try to get that $100 bill? And he said, yeah. And it's because the $100 bill still has value. So, you know, a lot of times when we hear ticket sales being cheaper, it's not taking away from the value that Beyonce knows has, but it is giving a chance for other people to buy tickets. Some people don't have $1,500. Like my friend Andre, who was a principal, he had the money to do that. My friend Dion worked at Topgolf. He had the money to do that. But unfortunately, some people didn't. So it's allowing other people an opportunity to see a really great show. So, you know, there's a time for everything. Before it was a time for people that had the money to see the show. Now it's a time for people that, hey, they might only have, like the report here, $20. Maybe that's all that they have. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'll probably look myself to see if maybe I could see a show because I was never able to afford anything of that in nature, never able to even think about going because it wasn't in my price bracket. When you have a newborn baby, that's stuff that you don't think about. That's like extra curriculum. But it would be great to be able to support Beyonce during this time, especially if she comes somewhere near me. I'm not in the LA area, but if I was, I would be thrilled to go. So this is not hate. These ticket prices are not hate on her, but it's an opportunity and an open door for other people. I thank you guys for listening to me. I talked today in my white voice just because I could. Oh my God.
Welcome to
Oh my gosh. But love you guys still. Bye.